Well, good evening. I, as you have seen my last video, I had talked about a true story about me while I was growing up and stuff, and over the years, and how Down syndrome had affected me. Um, there are some days when it still does affect me. Um, Earlier today, I was looking at some pictures of myself, some good ones and stuff. I'm like, with or without makeup, and sometimes without the makeup, um, I I can see the Down syndrome in my eyes, and when that happens, I start crying, and but I would always be as the way as I am, and I would always try to achieve in all the things that I would love to achieve in, like becoming an actress, like I mentioned from my last video. Um, Julie Andrews, oh my God, she's amazing. Like I mentioned in my last video as well. Um, I would have these dreams that I'm actually doing a Christmas movie with her or any type of movie, and that she played my mother, and the person who played my father was Dick Van Dyke because oh my God, Dick Van Dyke, he is the most best iconic um, actor. I am a huge fan of him. He is just really amazes me. He does have a birthday coming up December 13th, and he is amazing. Um, but having those dreams and hopes would be a wonderful thing to happen. I'm like, let's say if I got to appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show and she surprised me with two actors. And when she mentioned their name, I would be like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "They're here." I'm like, that would probably be at least part of my words of saying that, and I would be so honored. I'd be probably jumping up and down and with all the excitement and meeting them for the first time ever. Oh, that would have been the most amazing, best present for my that she did for me, and like I would love that. Um, okay, but other than that, I would have been so excited about that. It, um, I also want to talk about more about my disability as well. Um, I may have mentioned this. I don't remember. My memory is not so great, but making these videos, first of all, Um, I want to get my videos out. I want the whole world to know about these videos. I want my videos to spread out to one person to another and keep going and on. And hopefully, maybe if it will reach Ellen DeGeneres, because I would love to meet her personally and talk to her. Uh, so basically, having mosaic Down syndrome, um, like I said, I would have my good and I would have my bad days. Um, the one thing that still bothers me is my sister. Um, she really hurt me really bad, and but I cannot forgive her for that. But no sister should ever call her other sister the R word just because I have Down syndrome. Even if I don't have it, my sister would do anything just to hurt me or to hurt anybody and doesn't care about their feelings or anything. All she would care about herself. Um, Recently, um, earlier tonight, I have received sad news. Um, my aunt um, that lives in California had passed away just recently, and I took her passing a little hard, but I love my aunt very much, and I will miss her. Um, she is in God's hands, and she's with my mom, her sister, and with my brothers as well, and the rest of our family. And she's also with my three little angels. Um, that is another thing I want to talk about. My three little angels. Um, I have been pregnant twice. Um, my first miscarriage, it was about over 10 some years ago now. Um, that first pregnancy that I had just before I miscarried, the day I found out um, that I started having some problems and stuff, and when I had gone to the doctor, he had told me that they had to remove the twin tissue. And I wasn't sure what that meant. And he had told me that you were expecting twins. So I was going to have twins on my first pregnancy, but during my 4 months of that happening, I ended up having a miscarriage. Um, I had to get that D&C surgery because I was a little too far along, or I could have just gone home and let it pass. But I went ahead and did the D&C surgery after 4 months of carrying my twins. It was hard on me. I was devastated. I will never forget my babies, and I never learned the sex of the babies. So, but I love them and I miss them. But after years have passed of my first miscarriage, um, I ended up with getting pregnant again, and into the guy who I thought I loved and wanted to have his family, uh, to have his baby and stuff. But after 2 months of that second pregnancy, I ended up having another miscarriage, and that really hurt me as well. They couldn't find the baby's heartbeat at all and stuff. And again, I went through all the same emotional and everything, losing another child like this. But I did learn over the years of the risk of being pregnant. Um, I am a high risk because of my disability, um, and because of my age now, I'm still a high risk of getting pregnant and stuff. If I were to gotten pregnant, there was a chance that I could lose the baby. But I had recently learned 2 years ago that I was not able to have kids anymore, because of my disability and because of my age. Um, but it hurt me. It still does hurt me. Um, I was never really okay talking about this, but because I should keep it personal, but apparently I'm telling you all right now, though. But I just want you all to know that I lost three babies over the years, but they are my precious little babies. They're my little angels. They're in heaven with their grandparents and with their uncles and grandparents, great grandparents, basically. Um, but I'm sure my kids are looking down on me and watching over me. Um, but it still hurts and affects me that I can't have kids now. I wish I could, but it's just there are times when I want to have a baby and with the love of my life. Um, I have seen Javier for almost 9 years, and we had our ups and downs over the years, though. But he is a great guy, and I love him. But if I were able to have a baby and have a miracle baby, there is that possibility chance of my son or my daughter could have Down syndrome because I carry the genetics. And I would love that child no matter what, and I would raise him or her for the next 18 years until they're off to college, you know. I'm like, it would have been a wonderful thing to have kids and be able to have the family that I have always dreamed of. But I still get emotional sometimes like that, even when I'm at work and I see these cute little newborn babies and stuff. Oh my God, they are just so cute and adorable. And just sometimes it gets me too when I'm at work. But I have to keep it cool and greet my customers and everything. So, um, but let me just tell you all this. We are all loved and we are all miracles. Um, everyone with different types of disabilities, just be careful and be safe and stuff and have the best life that you possibly can. And love, hmm, sorry, and love for who you are. Don't hate yourself of having Down syndrome or having autistic or depression. Um, be yourself and just do what you love to do. I, myself, Heather Kylene, I love being myself. I do all these fun things for myself and for with my cat Balky, who is asleep in his cat tree. Um, having Balky in my life has been the most amazing and challenging having him and stuff. And being able to do all these fun things with him and stuff. And when I'm not home, and if I'm at work or if I'm at the library or if I'm at the gym or something, I would miss my cat. But I need to get out, you know, and do things, you know. I do plan on going to the gym, hopefully this week. That all depends on my mood. But I just want to say thank you all for watching my last video. Hopefully I'll get some more views and hopefully get some comments on them as well. And same for this one as well too. So I really appreciate you all very, very much. And I wish you all a great, happy Thanksgiving and Christmas just around the corner. Um, I did start decorating for Christmas. As you can see, part of my canvas artwork that I have done last year. I do have more, another canvas up, just be over here. I will give you a quick look and then I'm going to head this off and then I'm going to head on to bed soon. So here is a glimpse of these artworks and my Christmas bears as well. That is all I'm going to show you for now. But stay tuned for my Christmas decorations to be up, and I will have some new ones as well. And I will give you a tour of my Christmas themes that I have going here. So I want to wish you all a good night and happy Thanksgiving and enjoy as much as food as you possibly can. I have been invited to a friend's house for Thanksgiving this year, so I will be with my best friend Jerry from work. She invited me to her house with her family for Thanksgiving, so I'm grateful and she's the best. She was there with me earlier tonight at work when I had received the news that my aunt had passed, and she was nice to me and got me a Dr. Pepper. So thank you for that. Oh, I needed that soda. It's just I felt so good. But I am gonna get her one later in the week when I get paid and stuff. Oh, and before I go, I had just started working my ugly Christmas sweater by scratch. So I'm making it homemade by next Monday because we have this mandatory meeting. So looking forward to it. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Talk to you guys soon, and happy holidays, and thank you very much. All right, good night.